Welcome back to Fenrir Canine Training, and let's help you guys become higher level canine leaders ready to train and raise your own perfect canine companions. So this is the series where you guys can submit your questions and I'm here to help in any way possible. So without further ado, let's get into today's question.
Hey guys, so I have a 12-month-old pup that I'm really struggling with calming him down when people come into our house. So he jumps up, he gets really excited, we try and distract him with food, but nothing seems to be working. Is there anything else that I can be doing to either get him away from the people or to just calm him down when people come into the house?
Awesome, great question, and I am more than happy to support and help where possible, as this is a very common problem and one that we can definitely help you address. So the first thing that we must be focusing on is around energy levels and expectations around greeting, and that starts first and foremost before anybody else comes over to your home is how are you entering into your home? What energy are you feeding into the situation of when you meet a dog? Now, where so many people go wrong, and it's so easy to do, but when we've got a new puppy and we're dead excited and they're so cute and we've been out all day and we've come back and we get to see this cute ball of love, excited to see us, it's hard for us to not get really excited, get down, want to play with them, want to cuddle them, want to baby talk them. And that's cute when they're young, but what happens is it turns into this exact situation. Now, you might have been being able to resist that temptation, but what about guests come in? You've invited somebody over to your house to see the puppy, you're doing some socialization, yet they're coming in incredibly excited, high energy, and it ramps the dog up, and then it becomes this learnt behavior. Now, your pup's 12 months old, and it's very difficult to overcome and be able to, it's not a cute behavior anymore from a little puppy, you've now got a big, large dog, depending on the breed, it could be huge, that is acting that way and can now be potentially dangerous. So let's always start by how we come into the home. We need to start from this minute of when we come in, we come with calm energy. We don't look at the dog, we don't touch the dog, we don't acknowledge the dog until they're displaying calm energy. That needs to become a routine, a habit that is now non-negotiable for the rest of you and your dog's life. It's difficult, it's challenging, it's a hard habit to break, but it will set you up for massive amounts of success. Then when anybody comes into your home, you need to be proactive, and even if it's a little bit of an awkward conversation, you have to ask them to do the same thing. That's the long play. That's how we condition a dog to understand that, oh, when somebody comes and I get super excited, they just completely ignore me. And then eventually I get bored, give up, I kind of chill out, and then suddenly they give me praise and attention, and then they acknowledge that I'm there. So over time, they'll slowly start to understand that they need to display those calm, well-mannered, relaxed behaviors. That's the long game, and that's how we get it rock solid in a very positive way. The problem is if it's becoming dangerous, frustrating, or just incredibly annoying for you. So now we have to work on a few different things to be able to correct that undesirable behavior. So the first thing we want to be doing, ideally, is utilizing a place command. When the dog is displaying those behaviors, that energy is coming up, when somebody comes to the home, you can utilize a place command. You have to train that place command first and foremost, but you can send them to their place. They then have to remain on that place, and you can guarantee that by utilizing a lead. You can set those situations up, you can almost fake it, so you can put reps in and drill it, but the dog does not come off their place command until they are calm and relaxed. If they come off their place command and that energy spirals up, then they must go back onto the place command until that energy level starts to come down. We can also utilize leads in the house. So when somebody does come and that energy comes up, you have an ability to be able to communicate with the lead and ensure that first and foremost, from a duty of care and a safety perspective, that energy isn't becoming dangerous with jumping up, knocking over small children or maybe elderly people. Using a lead can help you control the situation and ensure that it doesn't turn into a seriously negative situation. If you want to go down a more punitive, corrective-based methodology, you can then utilize that to be able to pair it with a bit of lead pressure and your verbal correction to let them know, hey, that's not acceptable, especially if it is jumping up type behaviors. We then want to always be able to redirect them to the positive desirable behavior, which we can use our place command for. And the last tip I want to give you on controlling the environment is utilizing a crate. If you're really struggling to get your dog to be able to stay on a place board, a place bed, then using a crate can make sure that you can enforce that same principle. They don't come out of the crate until they've calmed down and are displaying calm, relaxed energy. And bonus tip before we wrap up today's video is exercise. Exercise, exercise, exercise. A tired dog is a happy dog, and a tired dog is a better dog. So get out there, work on those different drills, make sure your dog is very tired, because all of those drills will go much better, much smoother, much faster if you have a content, happy, relaxed and tired dog. I hope that helped. Put it into practice, and I promise you'll be able to get this nipped in the bud, and very quickly you'll have a dog that is just a joy to have people come over to the house, displaying calm, relaxed, good manners, and you're one step closer to that perfect canine companion that you've always wanted. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope people watching at home found it useful as well. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe if you're new, so I can't wait to see you on the next episode of Fenrir Canine Training.